Shalom, everybody. Peace of the Lord to those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Like everybody talking about what happened and what's happening in USA. But, in order to see in the image of, of things, how it is working, we have to look at the global image, not only locally. For sure, we have to focus locally because there's a lot of leads will make us understand what I saw some comments saying like, what, Qatar? Like what? What people do not know that Qatar killed thousands and thousands of Christians in the last years. Uh, since the beginning of this filthy regime established, they invested billions, hundred of billions, not a billion, not two, not three, around the world to sponsor the Muslim Brotherhood, which is an organization burn churches, kill churches, kill Christians, assassinate priests everywhere in the world. So you might say to yourself, how and where I got my evidence from. I will show you, but let us listen for a second, and then we will check some facts together.
Sure, some students feel strongly about Palestine, but there are outside factors too. Take a look at this Israeli media report. It talks about Qatar's donations to American colleges. And why is that important? Because Qatar supports Hamas. So in theory, the theory is that Qatari influence is behind these protests. Or maybe it's making a bad situation worse. But does this theory stand? Let's look at
Absolutely. How we can see if it stand or not, and I advise you, all of you, to check the numbers. Don't listen to somebody speaking in the internet. Always we have to check the numbers, right? Don't they, those atheists, they claim that they are people of science and facts. So here you see a report about how Qatar became a giant. Soft power, hard influence, how Qatar became a giant in Washington. We know that just a few months ago, Qatar gave Trump himself an airplane as a gift, $450 million, one payment. $450 million. You cannot deny that. What Qatar is seeking from such a payment? Do they give money for free? Nothing for free. There's nobody is giving you charity. Muslim countries around the world, they are so hungry and there's no jobs, and yet Qatar have money to give Trump, who is very rich, very wealthy, a $450 million airplane, fancy airplane. And Trump, he never say no to any money. Yeah, just saying, okay, good, that's good. He look at the Arab as a goat, and the goat have milk. They are a bunch of stupid. But those Qatari are Bedouin, and they are very wicked, and they knew what they are doing. Trump, he think he is taking their money. They are thinking while controlling the country. If you check how much money, and this is all you can check, don't take it from me. All right, you can check all the numbers you see in this article. 250 million on 88 FARA registered Libyan public relationship. In case you do not know what does that mean, we just showed you a few days ago how Tucker Carlson, he became an employee for the coming 2 years of Qatar. Did you see it? Don't tell me you did not see it. We shared the file with you. I can open it again. You can find it in my previous video. He's registered officially in FARA as agent of Qatar. He's a foreign agent. Now this is the one supposedly they called him conservative. So they reached the president himself, the president of USA. They bought him an airplane, $450 million. We do not know how much they paid to Tucker Carlson. So Tucker Carlson, what they are doing now, they are giving money in every field. Liberals, conservative, cow dance, all of them, they are bought by Qatar. I don't have any evidence about cow dance yet, but we will find out. Time will tell. But we have evidence about Tucker Carlson. And as you see here, it says they spent $250 million On 88 people registered as a foreign agent to do what? To lobby for Qatar. What does that mean? To influence the decision, the politics, the school, the media, anything, and the population. Remember here, this money, I don't believe is true. Because we know, like, why they did not mention the $450 million to Trump? That alone is 450 million. But this is what they're saying. From January 2021 to June 2025, agent reported 627 in-person meeting with political contact in the United States. When you see FARA, this is the name of the USA organization for foreign agents. So anyone who's a foreign agent is belong to the Department of State or Justice. So anyone wanna be a lobbying for a foreign country, he have legally to register himself there as a foreign agent. So those are American, but in fact they are sold out to the devil, like Qatar Carson. So they are registered 627. And all of them, those are just Qatar alone, not Saudi Arabia, not Emirat, not Bahrain. You can imagine how much the Muslims are pumping money inside USA. And this again, this is only USA alone. All right. The current Trump administration has deep ties to Qatar. 3 cabinet level members in the administration: Attorney General Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel. Who? The FBI Director Kash Patel and EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin. All of them, they were working on behalf of Qatar. This is only now in the side of Trump. We did not go to the left yet. Do you see how much Qatar is having a lot of influence? The general attorney of USA was working for Qatar, and you can check it out. She can arrest me. She have the highest authority in the country. The head of the FBI was working for Qatar as a foreign agent. The EPA administrator Lee Zeldin was working for Qatar. So we pay Trump $450 million. The general attorney was working for us, the head of the FBI. So we have connection with all of those. They used to be our employee. So imagine how much Qatar they have influence inside this administration today. What about the lefty universities around the country, from Colombia to any university you can imagine, the most expensive ones, are receiving billions of dollars donations from Qatar? $6.25 billion to American colleges and university. How much? 6.25 billion. Who is the one who killed Charlie? Who is the one behind all those strike free Palestine? Who is the one who pay for their signs and give them sandwiches and give them free the so-called Palestinian scarf? Everyone goes out, they give him money. 6.25 billion. What is the interest of Qatar in our colleges? Are they trying to support us to be more educated? Are they supporting the poor American because America is a poor country? And People cannot go to school, so they decide to be charity for the kuffar, for the LGBTQ. Are they in love with the LGBTQ? Somebody say CP respect to you, but you are wrong. My friend, you can say wrong whatever you want. I have numbers in front of me. Guys, CP, with my respect to you, you are wrong. Don't respect me. Give me the proof that I'm wrong. Forget about respect. Go cash it, eat it, make it a sandwich. Who care for your respect? CP, with my respect to you, you are wrong. Give me the evidence. 6.25 billion to colleges alone. And you know that all those colleges and universities, the second they receive big checks, they go back in their belly. They lay down. You can step on them. They cannot make you upset. Those who want to kill Charlie, all of them, they are sponsored by Qatar money. If you remember a few days ago, one of you is a Christian. Possibly he's a good guy, by the way. But you know, he heard rumors that Israel behind killing Charlie. Rumors. Why? Because he spoke some against Israel, some stuff. I speak against Netanyahu and the government of Israel most of the time because I don't agree with them with things they do. But that does not make him speak against Israel. Go check right now how many times he support the Israeli attack on Gaza to free their hostages. Tons of times. He have those written in his books. Every book he written, he speak against for supporting Israel. So Qatar starts spreading rumors that the one who killed Charlie is Israel. And now we have evidence that the guy who killed Charlie is a homosexual, and he was effing his boyfriend, who's a transgender. And now who is the one sponsoring those people to brainwash them, to destroy them? Qatar. So Qatar did not call somebody, say, hey, go and hit and kill someone. Qatar, they invest their money to brainwash your kids so they can kill you if you speak one day against the agenda of Qatar. $6.25 billion. And by the way, here there's a full study about it. This is just a start, the title. You can go, I will post the link for you. You can check every number there and you will see if it's true or not. Why Qatar wanna hire someone like Tucker Carlson? Huh? To work for them. Why? Give me a reason. What for? How Tucker Carlson can be beneficial for them? Simply they want to control him. As you see, we saw the videos. He promotes Sharia law, defend Islam, and simply that will lead to more people convert into Islam, and more people, if they don't convert, they will not go against Islam, and they will not go against Muslim Brotherhood. As simple as that. The agenda is so clear, and only if you're a dummy, you don't see it. Are you a dummy? Let me grab the file for Tucker Carlson. Let me see. Did I post it in this website here? It doesn't show. No, hold on. Let me see. Open. All right, here we go. Because you might say to me, you're lying. That's not true. This is Farah, the government website, and this is the registration of Tucker Carlson as a foreign agent. All right. So they are buying every platform for Democrat, for Republican. As you see, 3 of the highest ranks in the administration of Trump, they work before for Qatar. And when we say they work for Qatar before, that means they will never go against Qatar, no matter what. This license for Tucker Carlson will expire, which means he is rented by Qatar until October 31st, 2026. Do you see it? And this is the name of the company of Tucker Carlson. And this is his address registered by the government. And this is the name of Tucker Carlson. You will find it down there. And I'm sure still somebody will say to you, you are lying. Because many, they are dumb the same as the Democrat. Junkie, don't try to convince them with anything. Here we go. Tucker Carlson, the Tucker Carlson Show. Do you see it? He is registered officially as a sucker for Qatar. So do we have a doubt that Qatar behind the assassination of anyone will be killed from the conservative? They are the one who fund it. They are the one who influence it. They are the one who pay the money for it. They are the one who want to kill every Jew. They are the one behind the free Palestine, which is calling for genocide of the Jews. And not only that, this is the speech of the leader of Qatar calling for attack on Israel by all Muslim worlds.
By the international community. At the outset, I am pleased to welcome you to your second home, Qatar, and to express my sincere thanks and appreciation for your participation in this summit. This emergency Arab Islamic summit is being held in response to the treacherous Israeli aggression that targeted our lands in broad daylight last Tuesday, which corresponds to the 9th of this September. This act reflects arrogance and recklessness in violating the sovereignty of a member state of the United Nations, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the Arab League, and a mediator in the peace process. This constitutes a dangerous escalation that threatens peace, security, and regional stability and undermines all and any efforts to de-escalate in the Middle East region. Israel's persistence in violating international law, human values, and diplomatic norms was manifested in the brutal attack that took place in broad daylight in the city of Doha, in a residential area, an area that includes homes, schools, kindergartens, and diplomatic missions, and which led to the martyrdom of a security officer and caused civilian casualties.
Remember, he is saying to us that Hamas, they live between civilians. The leaders of Hamas, they meet, they make decision, they plan to kill the Jews in his city, and he is claiming behind civilian. But why there is a Qatari official? They said to you a security. This is an agent for the intelligence of Qatar, the one who was killed. They claim he's just a policeman. Why there's a policeman in the house? Which means if he's just a policeman, Qatar is protecting them. Not only they have hosting them, they are hiring their own police to guard them. So imagine here, they are hosting the terrorist, which is against international law. You see, USA, they went to attack Afghanistan. Why? Afghanistan did not attack us. They did not. Because Osama bin Laden is there. Afghanistan refused to deliver Osama bin Laden. America went to war with Afghanistan. Why the idiot Trump don't go to war with Qatar? They are saying it loud and clear. We have all the leaders of Hamas, the one who did massacre and killed thousands of Jews through tens of years. They are wanted even by Jordan. They are wanted by Saudi Arabia. They are wanted by Emirat. They are criminals. They are listed by every country in the world as a terrorist organization. Yet he is talking about violating international law. Security, this coward. Him hosting the terrorist funding them, feeding them, giving them refuge. Not as a refugee, because you know, asylum, you cannot talk about politics no more. You don't do anything. They give you asylum, you stop talking. You can't even make a video on YouTube. Those are terrorists. And they are leaders, not just normals. And they are complaining and they are gathering the Muslim from around the world. They bring every Muslim country to Qatar to prepare to do what they call a retaliation for Israel. Are they going to wage a war against Israel? We know they will not. Why? Because Israel is so strong. But you never know. The snake have many heads. If they could not do it by war, they can do it with something else. And that's why we see Trump right away. He get upset from Israel because, oh, those are the one. Trump, he have many influencer on him. He have the attorney general, she used to work for Qatar, the FBI director, and what they call him, the DEE, whatever they call him. He was working for Qatar, so he have three from the highest administration for his team. Plus, Qatar gave him $450 million for airplane. And now they are gathering. I don't know if you see how massive the numbers of the country. All Muslim countries are gathered, which is like more than 60 countries. To against who? Against Israel. They want to kill the Jews.
Sister countries, as well as friendly countries from the international community, who have condemned this brutal Israeli attack. They have expressed their full support for us and for.
Ask yourself, who is the stupid he condemns such an attack? They are hypocrite cowards. If Hamas is doing attack on France, if Spain is attacked by Hamas, is Spain going to be happy to see Qatar hosting Hamas? The answer no. They will go after them. All those liberals, they are brainwashed and funded by Qatar.
Filing a lawsuit after she was suspended from her job after calling out a doctor who allegedly said Charlie Kirk deserved to die. The hospital saying, quote, both the doctor and the nurse were placed on suspension to allow time for a thorough and fair investigation following our standard protocol. And in the interest of everyone's safety, including their own, contrary to certain media reports, the nurse was not fired. That nurse, Lexi Kuntzel, along with her attorney, John Paul Deal, joins us now. Lexi, thanks so much. I'll get you in a second, John, but Lexi, are you fired?
No, I'm not fired as of right now. Right now, I am suspended, indefinitely unpaid.
Why?
So I walked into the nurse's station and I just had learned about Charlie Kirk. I saw this guy. I didn't know who he was at the time, and he was standing there celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, saying how he deserved it, he hated Charlie Kirk, and he had it coming to him. And
so you love Charlie Kirk. You didn't just aware of him.
I loved,
yeah,
I'm a big fan of Charlie Kirk. My first retweet in 2018 it was like my first blue checkmark retweet was Charlie Kirk. I was a couple years out of college and loved him ever since.
You're aghast at this, and what'd you say?
So I looked down at his badge because I didn't know, what job, if he was a doctor or a nurse, a
Never
tech,
saw him before.
never saw him before. I looked down, I see his badge and it says doctor. And I said, you're a doctor? I said, how are you saying this as a doctor that someone deserved to die? I mean, to me, I was just mind blown.
So,
and yeah, that's
and
what
everything
I said.
went silent. You go to your manager. Your manager was understanding, but told you to go home.
Yes.
Then you posted something online, and then you find out you're suspended. I want to bring in your lawyer now. And John, could you tell me how we when we find out her?
How those people they reach the point of celebrating death of somebody never killed, never teach to kill, never hold a gun, never have any enmity with anybody. How they can celebrate? This is Qatar. Qatar is the one who is investing all this money to brainwash the American. You see, before we have the Soviet Union, they have the KGB. The KGB, they did a great job to brainwash the stupid American. Americans are very naive. Most of them, they don't even have a certificate of a donkey. Even donkeys have more education than them. That's why it's very easy to brainwash America. So they invested 6.25 billion in American colleges in order to promote ideas as the following: anyone who speak against Israel, support Israel, is an enemy. Anyone who defend the Jews is an enemy. Anyone who speak against Hamas is an enemy. Anyone, and they use LGBTQ, they don't mind to use whoever. But if LGBTQ go to Qatar, they will be arrested and they will be stoned. But as long as there is a good use for them in America, we fund them. Why this doctor? I will not be surprised, by the way, if this doctor is a Muslim. They did not mention his name. I don't know why. Muslim, they were celebrating the death of our brother Charlie, and atheists both together celebrate the death of one person. What made someone LGBTQ and someone is a Muslim celebrate the same person death? What unite them in hatred? Because they are graduated from the same school. One is a Muslim, his God is Allah, his filthy prophet is Muhammad. He taught to kill every Jew, every Christian, and for sure to kill the gays and the homosexual and the atheists, etc. And the others are taught by Qatar money to influence everybody. And when Qatar, they say to himself, okay, now we have full control of the liberals. What about we controlled the conservative? So they start hiring very influenced people like Qatar Carson, as we showed you with your own eyes. We are not making things up. We are not making things up, my friend. He is registered already as a foreign agent. The general attorney of Trump was working for Qatar. We are not making things up. The head of the FBI of Trump now, he was lobbyist for Qatar. Do you see how massive Qatar become? EBA Administrator Lee Zeldin. Who is this guy, Lee Zeldin? Let me check him out. So they are dipping their nose everywhere. Now I know him. I see him in TV. So they have a person in the office of a Trump. He is in charge of Environment Protection Agency. Oh, this is why Qatar, they hire him, because he protect the environment. Okay. Well, I can tell he have a lot of environment jobs to do. This is APA Administrator Lee Zeldin, working for Qatar. Who's left? We do not know. Who is left? How much is missing? When Charlie was killed, murdered, and he's a murderer, and he's our beloved brother, we will never forget him. Everybody's comeback was saying the one who killed him is a Christian, and then they start making other rumors that the one who killed him is Israel. They want to accuse the Jews of anything. If it doesn't work with the Jews, they accuse you to be as a Christian is the one. Why in the world somebody is a Christian want to call him fascist? What is the fascism about him? Like, do he believe in a race? Do he believe in? He tell you the answer from the Bible. And the Bible is the book for 3 billion human beings from South America to Asia to Africa to everywhere, including me as an Arab. And then we find out that the one who killed him, he was a gay. And he was effing a transgender boy.
He is not cooperating, but all the people around him are cooperating. We can confirm that his roommate was indeed a boyfriend who is transitioning from male to female, and that he is cooperating with authorities.
A Fox News alert. Charlie Kirk's murder suspect refusing to cooperate as the FBI discovers new details about his dark digital footprint before he makes his first court appearance tomorrow.
All right, FBI Director Kash Patel joins us now. I can't imagine, Mr. Director, how busy you've been, especially Charlie.
I never imagined for a second that this guy was working for Qatar. Can you believe it? I used to have a lot of respect for him. I just discovered this today in this article. Even this guy. Who is left? Who is left? Qatar is not paying. They paid the Trump for 150 million. They paid the general attorney. They paid the head of the FBI. I mean, who is left? And this is only now we are counting names and Tucker Carlson. Only those, we call them conservative. So what they are doing with those who they are not conservative? See how disgusting things is? Do you see how disgusting? The good thing, they cannot buy someone like Elon Musk. He's too rich to buy. They can buy the little puppies, you know, the one whose their saliva run when they see the money. Puppies, dogs. When they see the food in your hand, their saliva rush outside their mouth, even if you did not even feed them yet. And they cannot buy people like me. They wish. Who's left? And Trump is proud about our friendship with Qatar. Aren't you ashamed? I mean, how Qatar is your friend? Oh, we gave us a base. They gave you a base to protect them, not because they love you. They are a small, tiny country, and they have to kiss your ass to bring your army there so Iran will not eat them. Saudi Arabia will not swallow them. So who is the one who killed Charlie? Is the one who have influence. You know, I have degrees in law, as you know. The one who influence a criminal to kill is a killer. In fact, he's more dangerous. Mistakenly, people they think the killer is someone he is the only killer. No, investigation should go and see who is the one behind to make this person believe that he should go and shoot other person. And the one who made the influence is more should be punished more than the killer himself. The killer is just a tool being used. He's a fool. You can go to someone, he's fool or drug dealer, or sorry, he's doing drugs. You tell him, I will give you drugs if you kill this guy. So who's the one who killed? Who is the one behind the killing? And not only that, they found in the investigation that, remember when I said, how come nobody of his friends report him? I mean, this guy, he lived there, and they posted his picture. Guess what? They turned to be all those who they are liberals. They were discussing together that this is him. And they told him, shall we report you? And you get the reward. He said to them, you can do it if I get my cut. They are joking together. All his friends, they knew it's him. But none of them report him. Why? Because they like what he have done. Those should be arrested and should go to jail for a long time too. Because they knew he will assassinate, because he discussed with them before, he discussed with them after, and yet not a single one of them called the authority.
Charlie Kirk isn't just a impactful person, he's your friend. So I understand that. But having said that, people are looking to you to find out is how big this investigation is going to be. Can you tell us the latest?
Absolutely. It's so good to be with you. And you're right. My personal feelings and relationship with Charlie, I have a job to do for the American people, and I'm committed to do it for President Trump. We flexed all resources the FBI had and surged multiple air assets as soon as this shooting occurred. We were cycling in agents, evidence response technicians, hostage rescue technicians, and special operators in and out of Utah, cycling evidence back and forth on these FBI planes as soon as we could so that there was no delay. And what we did once I got there, along with the deputy on the ground around 5 p.m. local on September 11th, was walk the entire crime scene, including the foots the suspect himself took. And what we learned was there was evidence, DNA evidence that could be collected and had been collected, including a screwdriver that was found on the rooftop. Also, we went over to the scene in the wooded area where the firearm was discarded. And the firearm had a towel wrapped around it. It's important. I'll get back to that later. I even walked into the wooded area in the ravine, so I knew from my investigative experience what I could bring to the table and what decisions I needed to make. And having the support of President Trump and the full support of the White House was what we needed for these resources to happen. And I can report today that the DNA hits from the towel that was wrapped around the firearm and the DNA on the screwdriver are positively processed for the suspect in custody.
So, Mr. Director, that is vital. That is breaking news and vital information, because now you have the casings for the gun. So you connect the gun. Now you got his DNA on it. That's huge. But I also want to get to another part.
I just got to interrupt. Sorry, I just got to interrupt. We have the DNA on the screwdriver that was found on the rooftop and the towel that the firearm was wrapped in. The firearm itself, this is a great point. Thanks for raising it.
Yeah, no problem.
That is being processed by ATF laboratories in Maryland, and I believe they'll speak to that at a later date when their process is incomplete. But I just want to let you know the FBI handled the screwdriver and the towel found on the scene.
That is important clarification, Mr. Director. I want to get to the 20 members.
You know, guys, I see comment, very funny comment, some from Muslims, some from a Muslim guy. He said, Jesus Christ is ours, not yours. You idiot. You don't even have the name in your Quran. You call him Isa. And Isa in Arabic means camel. So you call him camel, you idiot. Your prophet is a goat. Secondly, in the Quran, this guy Isa, his father, his grandfather is the father of Moses. And Mary is the sister of Aaron. You're an idiot like your prophet. Go drink the camel urine of the prophet. The blessed urine, sorry. I hope I did not offend you. The blessed urine of the blessed holy shit prophet. He's our. They want to hijack everything. They want to take Jerusalem. It's ours. And the Jews. This is the land of the Jews. It's ours. They took Syria. They took Iraq. They took it's ours. It's ours. Tomorrow they will say America. It's ours. We discover America. We discover Australia. We are. I mean, what a scumbag thieves colonies. They took the land of Greece, they call it Turkey. They call the land of Armenia, they call it Turkey. They took the land of the Kurdish, they call it Turkey. They are thieves with no shame. But only thing you can say ours is the lice in the pant of your prophet. I can show reference. Do you want to show you? The other one is saying CP is a blind in the geopolitics. But don't talk about the blind. You people, you see the whole world from your anus. Like when somebody is from the LGBTQ, how he think about politics, anus. How he vote, anus. How he make decision, it's anus decision. So don't talk about geopolitics. Since when you people, do you even know what we are talking about? If we ask you where is the map of Israel, you do not know. I saw many videos on the internet, they ask them where is Palestine, they don't know. They are going in the streets, free Palestine, a bunch of homo. Shouting free Palestine. They ask them where is Palestine, they don't know. Okay, what river, what sea? They keep shouting from the river to the sea. We don't river sea. We don't know. That's what they say. So don't tell me I can show you the videos. Don't tell me that you know in the geopolitics. You know nothing about politics. You know nothing about even your anus. You are not sure of it. Like, are you male? Are you female? You don't know. And now you became expert. Like, are you a male? What is a woman? And then he will say to you, depend. Like, what the heck? Even that, there's no answer for it. So don't give me your garbage. Your garbage is not even recyclable. Nobody can use it. I will be waiting for you, by the way, for the coming century to tell me what is a woman. You can call consultation, you can call whatever you want. Maybe you can get the answer one day. Study it. Buy me this telescope. Ask this Webb James, this one in the space. Maybe they can find what a woman in the black hole you have, because now this telescope is going to the black hole. I mean, even for you, look, what do you think about the black hole? Oh, you are talking about the anus. We like no, black hole in the space. And you are talking about what? You are blind? I mean, look who's talking. You are going to vote for Kamala Harris. Has been burdened, but has been. And you are talking about blind? AOC, the most stupid woman, Billy Dancer, she is your hero. Don't talk about blindness, Abdul Potato. Go shout in the street for Palestine. We laugh at you. Yeah. Go shout for a sandwich, shawarma. They will give you, Qatar will give you shawarma. A bunch of homeless, brainless, testicleless. Tell us what happened in the group. Tell us what happened. What do you find in the group?
In that group chat? Have they been brought in for questioning? And the group chat that from our reporting that we're hearing is from after the assassination. Do you have the messages from before the assassination?
Well, let me take a step back and tell you what we were doing while we were there and how we were led to the suspect so that this all fits into the puzzle. We, as soon as we learned of the shooting, we were able to, I think Charlie Kirk was shot at 12:23 local time on September 10th. By 12:39 p.m. local time, FBI assets were on scene securing the scene. We then launched at 10 a.m. the next day the first images of the suspect. Myself and the deputy arrived at 5 p.m. local time on September 11th. And then what we did was decided to have a press conference at 8 p.m. local, where we issued for the first time FBI obtained video footage that we seized from the security camera surveillance system and new images, enhanced images. I decided to release immediately to the public because we were working with the public and the media to find this killer. Shortly after that 8 p.m. release, at 10 p.m. local time, the suspect was in custody. Why? Because the father informed us, pursuant to an interview of him, that he looked at the video that we released that evening and the enhanced photos and identified the.
I mean, guys, look at this FBI director. He was bragging about how fast, how good we are. We use 20 agencies. And it turned to be at the end, it was his father. Hello? I have my son. He is the one who killed Charlie. And they claim that they are the one who found him. I mean, do you see how even they manipulate the news? Thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to all the agency, to the sheriff, to the community, the county, the mayor, the governor. None of you did anything. It was his father. They play heroes, and they think we are the same as those, Kamala Harris voters. Whatever they say, we take it. We worked so hard. I released the pictures right away. I did a lot of work. We did not sleep for 2 days. And you found nothing. You got nothing. I mean, how stupid you are to say that you have the most advanced software for face recognition, and then you recognize what? Nothing. What if his father did not call? Huh? What if his father decided not to call? Light is saying, Qatar, nice joke for the year, my friend. You are, you are the joker. You are the joker on the cards. Prove us wrong. Did you watch from the beginning? You read the title. You are the same as many stupid people. They read the title, they have the book. Qatar, nice joke. Those stupid people, they don't read the book. They read the title. They think they knew the book. A bunch of dummies. The joke is you. We know very well what we are talking about. Did you watch from the video? No, from the beginning? No. The title, they knew everything in the world. Anyway, Qatar is your master, you coward. You are bought by Qatar. Your university, your school. They are buying your books. The university is giving you discount in your books because Qatar paid for it. And why Qatar paid for it? Go check it out. So they can hire, they choose who is the teacher will be in the class. Any professor is not accepted by Qatar will not be hired. 6.25 billion Qatar paid to colleges in USA. Why? Because America is so poor and Americans do not have money, right? So Qatar decided to do charity. They said those Americans, they cannot afford to eat. We need to feed them. It's not fair. We know, and we have the numbers. We have the numbers. And by the way, those numbers not for everything. This is what they knew for now. Since 2021, it has provided 6.25 billion to American colleges and universities. $6.25 billion. Only fool they will accept that this was a free money. It's just to influence what they will teach you, who is the teachers. They influence decision, even voting in university. If you are a fool, we are not, and we have numbers. All right. So we go back to the discovery of the FBI, and this guy he claimed that he discovered what nobody. I mean, if I'm a police, I open the computer, I will see the chat. I mean, when they talk about what they discover, it's like, man, they work so hard. Tell us that.
Suspect. That's how fast the FBI was working to put out.
Fast. Like you said, his father called us. Stop talking about fast, you idiot. Fast what?
Information in real time. And for comparative sake, the Boston bombing, the FBI didn't release images for 3 days. We know we didn't have.
Because you're idiot. You should release images right away. Why you hide it? So anyone who know him can. I mean, what kind of a system? The system we did not release for 3 days. Is that smart? Hey guys, we were hiding the criminal from you because we don't want you to catch him. You are very smart people. FBI. Yeah. I know. We will not show you his picture because you might know him. That's not good. We don't want anyone to know him. If you know him, you call us. If you call us, we arrest him. What the heck?
3 days. I made an executive decision on an investigative and operational need, and it turned out to be the right move because the men and women of the FBI said that's what we should be doing.
Guys,
yeah, we knew when that video was released.
It turned to be the right decision. That genius. How he find out? It turned to be. You notice all Western stupid police are the same garbage. Somebody shoots somebody, there's no images. Okay, well, who's the one? There's no name. There's no images. There's no name. There's nothing. We are looking for a suspect. Like, who is the heck is this guy? So you walk in the street, everybody you see in your way, you say, oh, this is the suspect. No, not this one. Maybe this one. This one is fat. He cannot run. Oh no, this one is so short. He cannot jump. So you walk in the street like you're wondering, The FBI did not give us the image because they want us to be smart. James Bond. Like, oh, I'm James Bond. I'm going to go and find out. Yeah, come on. I don't know who gave you the job, but what a lousy job.
Said it here on Fox and Friends. Someone's going to recognize this person because someone was friends with him, his family. Someone knows this guy. Those images were crystal clear. Tell us what you know about his background, his childhood, his father who had to turn him in.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore the last question. Going back to the group chats real quick, there's more than 20 individuals. But this is a great point. I want to lay out how this works. People think we can just get in these group chats and immediately find out who's in them. We, the FBI, are the investigatory body supporting multiple prosecutions and ongoing investigations. And that's another point. Our investigation at the FBI is ongoing. And there are scores of people in this Discord chat room. But we have to effectuate legal process. We have to go out there with search warrants so that if prosecutors want to later use this evidence, it's not tainted by being illegally obtained. We, the FBI, are running the investigation pointedly on the Discord chat group. There are scores of individuals that are going to be spoken to. There are also lots of family members and friends that have already been spoken to. And one more point on forensics. We were able to obtain in record time the text message chain between the suspect and his live-in partner, as well as other critical cellular information from our CAS team that analyzes cell phone data towers in the area to pinpoint the locations of the suspect and other individuals he was speaking with. This is critical information that the FBI processed and got to prosecutors so they can lawfully use it in a court of law. And our investigation, our interviews continue, but we've learned some shocking things.
What you learned, shocking things, beside that it took you 2 days and you got nothing. That was shocking. We pay salary for, I don't know, 200, 300,000 FBI agent, and after 48 hours you got nothing except his father call you. What else was shocking?
When we spoke to his family and friends as well.
You want to share them? Those shocking things?
Sure. And my job as FBI director is not to speak.
I mean, how many times this guy, he said my job as an FBI director in within 5 minutes? I am shocked. I thought you are the nurse. Like, do you need to repeat it? I mean, they have your name in the screen. And the beginning, they say the FBI director with us. Are you going to the and okay. And why you keep looking up, man? Almost I'm going to have a cross eyes. Do you have a monitor in the top and they are telling you what to say? I mean, the camera is down, the one he's speaking to the Fox News with, but his eyes is going up. Go up, upper. Like, are you too short? They are telling him what to say. Hey, don't forget to mention this. Okay, go back to this topic. Don't jump. Okay, then look at the screen up. Okay, yeah. You know, you need to explain more about this point. Otherwise, somebody will sue us. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I mean, my eyes going, you know, cross eyes. You know, already I was born cross eyes. You know, this is why, like, you know, once I was, I wanted to date a girl. I wanted to hold her hand. I hold the hand of the waitress. You know, because I saw her hand in the wrong location. Continue.
To motive is to speak to the facts, and that's what I'm going to do. His family has collectively told investigators that he subscribed to left-wing ideology, and even more so in these last couple of years. And he had a text message exchange, he the suspect, with another individual, in which he claimed that he had an opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and he was going to do it because of his hatred for what Charlie stood for. Those are factually accurate investigatory findings by the FBI that we've handed over to the local authorities and the federal authorities to make their prosecutorial decisions. But I believe in this instance of such public importance, the public has a right to know. And I've told you I'm committed to transparency, and that's what I'm doing here today.
What is the information about
that he was
about the text to others? I don't know if this is his video, because they were discussing about you know, delivering him, joking with the guy. Should we report you?
talking to, why didn't that person say something?
You know, our investigation is ongoing. That's a great question, and we don't have an answer on that just yet.
But Mr. Director, you're right. Your job is not to speak to ideology, but you do have the BAU, the Behavior Analysis Unit, that are there. And my sources, people that are within the Bureau and outside that used to be FBI, tell me that the BAU has been encouraged not to tackle the transgender issue from an ideology standpoint. Have you heard that? Are you tackling that? I know you only been there recently, but you can't have a political slant saying we're not going to attack different political ideologies because it's going to offend someone.
You're absolutely right, and that's why me and the deputy have been quarterbacking this investigation ourselves. There is no one at the FBI that's going to politicize this investigation. There's no one at Quantico or anywhere else that is going to say we are not looking at X or Y. We are looking at the facts, and that is why we are releasing the facts in record fashion. If you go back and look at historical cases like Luigi Mann.
I don't know, maybe I miss it because I saw in the video where they are speaking about the exchange of messages between him and his boyfriend and other friends about we saw your pictures. Let us see. Let me search in the transcript for the video. By the way, guys, I will be away for a few days, so don't miss me much if I did not go live. I might be able, I'm not sure. I will be in the jungle, so maybe there's no internet. In the jungle, I'm going to, you know, like there is a spaceship, airplanes, yeah, there's many things I can describe for you, but Kash Batal can tell you more information because they have all the resource. All right, let's see. Maybe. Okay, let's see here. So this is in the minute 3:19. Did we miss this part? Maybe I did skip it. 3:19.
The towel that was wrapped around the firearm
No, we did
and the DNA on the screwdriver.
Where did play this part? Anyway, so they were chatting in the chat program, and even one of them, he like they said, we should report you, joking with him. He said, well, you can do that if I got my cut of the 100,000, which is supposedly to pay for those who report him, for any information. Yeah, maybe in different video I saw it. Anyway, I know many of you don't like what I'm saying, but I say things not because people they like it. If I say things because people like it, I will have way bigger channel. I say things because I say things nobody say. And as I'm an Arab, you cannot tell me I hate migrant. Don't give me this garbage. Don't tell me I'm a racist. Don't tell me, this garbage you use with everybody. Like you, Charlie, you are racist. Why? Because he said, I am an Arab and I support Israel. So shut up. And this is the land of the Jews, and those are not Palestinian, and those are Arab invaders. They get into this land in the year 600. Go read history. And they killed all the Jews, and they slaughtered them, and they stole their land. Even the city where Muhammad grave is a city of the Jews in Saudi Arabia, which means most of Saudi Arabia belong to the Jews. This is the truth. Am I lying? Is it true that Muhammad he entered the city of Yathrib as a refugee, and then the city, all of it are Jews, and then he killed all the Jews in the city and he kicked them out? whoever left. Are we lying? So they hijack your land. Even he dig their graves just to steal their money, because Jews, they bury things with their dead ones. He even imagined he burned the trees of the Jews. And you are going after them all the way to Jerusalem. Not only enough that you kick them out from Syria, from Iraq, from Morocco, from everywhere. You want to suffocate them. You want to kill every one of them. The same you did with the Christians in those countries. And we remember what Muhammad, the filthy scumbag racist, who he believed that the Arab are the best of mankind, and their job of the white Arab to bring all mankind, including the black, including the Asian, including you stupid atheist, with a chain around your neck like a dog. Are we making things up? This is Muhammad talking. We don't make things up. You do make things up, because you're a potato. I have degrees in Islam. I'm not a potato like you. I heard about Islam from AOC or George W. Bush. Don't push it. We know the laundry. We know what you don't know. If you want to learn more, by the way, you can go and read my books. Usually I don't speak about my books, but you can get my books from Amazon. If you want to learn all the garbage of Muhammad, we have it here. And this is why no Muslim dare to debate us. By the way, I use the potato as a political term, so don't be offended. So like, if you are an idiot, I call you potato. It's nice, actually. I mean, potato is delicious. You know what I mean? So don't be like, you wish to be potato, actually. Most of people who they are, I mean, in the society, they are ignorant about everything, which make them just a potato. They grow by size, but their brain is still small. Like, what is the brain of the potato? We cannot even find it. Where is the brain? Like, you cut it pieces, still you cannot find the brain. And this is the situation for many American. They grow. They go left, they grow right, they grow up, they grow down. And then one day when they become fully growing, you ask them, what is a woman? Huh? This is not a good question. It's depend. They grow, but they don't know what a woman. I mean, when we talk about madness, what madness? Madness is a statement you say for someone is mad, which means he have a brain and his brain is out of control. But those liberals, they are not mad. There's a disease called the mad cow. Well, even when the cow have the disease, still the cow is a cow, which means getting madness disease does not make the cow think that she is not a female or she is a male. The cow still, she understands that she's a cow. Like, what is a cow? Depend. They are so much politically correct, they don't dare to answer a question because simply they have no answer for any question. Cow can get it better, but you cannot. Can you milk a male cow? Like, what is a female? The male cow. Can you milk the male cow? Do you milk? They milk the male cow these days. You never know. Ask Sucker Carson. This is why his name is Sucker. He suck anything in the way as long as there's money. It doesn't matter what the source is. So I hope you have a good time with me. And if you don't have a good time, who cares? I feel sorry for you if you don't have good time. That means I hurt your feeling. If I hurt your feeling, I advise you to watch something entertaining, like a speech of Kamala Harris. She's full of intelligence. If that did not satisfy you, you can watch philosophy class, AOC. She's a philosopher. God knows what she is saying. She want to kill all the cows in the world because they fart. I mean, this is your leaders? I mean, what a stupid idiot you are. What she want to do? So she was busy with the cow and the fart and the global warming, and then Gaza and Qatar came and they invested a lot of money, and suddenly Gaza became their most interest. Nobody is worried about the global warming. What happened to global warming? Died? Qatar is paying, free Palestine. Nobody global warming no more. global warming, global burning, Bernie Sanders. I mean, all of them, they are against capitalism and they have millions. What a bunch of idiot liars. We are against capitalism. Okay, what kind of phone you have in your hand? iPhone. Do you know what the price of iPhone? $1,300. Do you know how much you have to work to make $1,300 if you live in a communist country? No. A year. No way. Maybe more. And they hate capitalism. What kind of computer you have? Oh, Mac. What kind of Mac? I have more than one Mac computer. Oh, okay. Do you know how much is going to be available for you if you live in a communist country to buy Mac computer? No. It's going to be like a work of 3, 4 years. Really? Yes. The brother of Obama, he make $1 a month. Go check it out. And this is not even communist. It's just a poor country. Potatoes. They complain about capitalism, but everything happened to them is enjoyment by capitalism. The second socialism enter, they will become bankrupt and poor. Hypocrite, potato. But anyway, you're a potato, and we love to fry you. Thank you all for being here, and we pray to our brother Charlie, and we pray that his kids will be another Charlie. You know, in the Middle East, we say the one who have gave birth to a son or a child, he never died. And time go fast, and I hope his son will be even better than the father. Huh? What do you think? Same time, Christians. What happened to Charlie is a great example. Educate your kids. You see, this guy, he did not go to university. I have many degrees, but he did not have any degree. Degree is not what make you educated. Degree is just a key for jobs, to get a better job. But degree has nothing to do with education. What make him educated? Because he invested in his time to read. Tell your kids to read. To read the books of the enemy, not only the books of the friends. So we can learn about our enemies before we learn about our friends. Because the enemy want to kill us, destroy us, finish us, assassinate us. In order to understand how to fight a virus, you need to know what virus it is and what kind of risk come with it and how we can fight it. In order to take a medicine, you have to know what disease you have. You don't just take a medicine. Education is a must. Tell your kids to read, not to spend their time playing games and those stupid games in the computer. Your kid will grow, he will become a mule. He knew how to move his fingers fast. And then the first thing he would do when you talk to him about something serious, he will give you his finger. Because he's not educated, he's not polite, he did not learn good manner. You let him, spoiled him, destroyed him, keep him playing games. So he grew up as a man, he is just a gamer. Even marriage for him is a game. Anything for him is a game. We don't want this kind of people. Look what happened. What happened to the society because of those gamers? Brainwashed. We want real men and real women. We don't want gamers. So I want to say thank you. And again, I remind you, if I am away for a few days, don't worry. Be happy. I'm going to be busy in the in the jungle. And if I hunt some deer, I heard the first time I started speaking English, I receive an email says deer. So why this guy calling me deer? Huh? He think I'm an animal, huh? He must be racist because I'm an Arab. He called me deer. What is the next email will be? Cow? You know? So anyway, like, and then you learn that deer is something else, but what you can do. First time deer, second time cows. God knows what tomorrow. The racists, they are racist. Yeah. Those those liberals, anything you say to them, they will say, do you like chocolate? No. Oh, he hate brown color, people of color. What the chocolate have to do with this? Did you say Mrs.? Yeah. What? Who told you she is a Mrs.? You just said she. Uh, I take it back. I take it back. You should not say that. Man, you don't know even how to talk to them. I mean, what language they speak? The only one knows what language they speak is this faith has come back from Qatar. Money. He make you work for him like a mule, like a donkey. He make you shout at the screen non-stop and he stay in his palace. Free Palestine from the river to the sea. And you donkey, if you go to Gaza, they will assassinate you, they will rape you, they will kill you. They will throw you from the top of the roof. Try it and see what will happen to you. Just try it. Spend one day in Gaza and then you will know what I'm talking about, a bunch of idiots. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for being here. And thank you, liberals, if you are here too, because you know you are priceless for us. I mean, if you are not exist, we will laugh at who? Seriously. If you are not exist, we will call who stupid. I mean, seriously. And if you are not here, who is going to assassinate Christians? Nobody, except Muslims too. So thank you. We really appreciate your love. They love humanity. They are worried about Gaza, but they want to kill Christians in America. See how lovely they are. Israeli killing civilian, but killing civilian Christians is okay. What a bunch of hypocrite, coward liars. Oh, the Israeli, they shot a journalist. Eh? This guy is sitting in his chair in university. He's not armed. They shot him. They go to school, they shoot kids. Kids, you know what kids? They are worried about Gaza, but they shoot our kids in America. This is why we have to be vigilant. We Christian, we have to be united. And we don't want to hate anyone, but we have to fight this ideology. Because those liberals are victims of their stupidity and victims of Qatar money. And we have to do something about it. And number one thing we do is education. And this is why Qatar is hiring every influencer to work for them, because they want to poison your education, make you believe that the wrong is right and the right is wrong. See you in a few days, maybe a day, 2 or 3 days, we will see. Until then, God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.